I sort of been, it's been thinking about something. I'm into like Greek mythology. I know a little bit about Greek mythology, and I was just thinking about, the spring concept. A lot of thing about the spring, and I was just thinking about how funny it is how the concept sometimes that things that shines ain't always gold. That concept. Things that look real ain't always necessarily real. You know what I'm saying? Or things that make look like it's something that people would want. It's not really something I don't think that people would really want. You know what I'm saying? Things could be perceived. Things ain't always how it seems to be. You know, and I'm saying it as in again if anybody familiar with Greek mythology or know about Greek mythology, there's this concept that everybody like to claim that how they're the son of Zeus. Like Alexander's mom claimed that Alexander really the son of Zeus. You know, um, Achilles was the son of Zeus. Hercules the son of Zeus. Um, Ares the son of Zeus. Athena the daughter of Zeus. About how the way they came. But if you look into how all these stories about how these child Zeus came through, it came through some like messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? Either through rape. Zeus either turned to a bird or turned to a cow, or there was some type of rape or deception. Zeus turned into an old man to deceive young girl. You know what I'm saying? There's always like some type of evil deception that led to like well, if you think about it, it'll be rape. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people if you think about it, a lot of people put it like, yeah, they'd rather be you know, talking about like if they'd rather be the son of Zeus, you know, like this concept, like it's better off to be the son of Zeus. You know what I'm saying? But his wife Hera, if you know about the Greek mythology, Zeus' wife Hera used to be cursing on everybody. She used to come around and started some, you know what I'm saying? Zeus would drive that lady crazy by jealousy and all this type of thing. So she used to go around starting shit up. If you're familiar with the Greek mythology stories, you know that Hera used to be going around terrorizing all Zeus kids that he got by either by rape or by, you know what I'm saying? Or some fucked up shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? The biggest beef in the heavens is between Zeus and Hera. And it's because this dude doesn't stop, like, doesn't stop. But if you put that concept to people, you tell, would you rather be the son of the what, would you rather be with Zeus? A lot of concept, you perceive that a lot of people will be like, yeah, I'd rather be with Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you were to compare versus Poseidon, you know what I'm saying? Either versus Poseidon or Hades. You know what I'm saying? Especially Hades. Now, the reason I want to get there is that's the story about how you would get spring. You know what I'm saying? Hades supposedly, they say he kidnapped Persephone, whatever her name was, and but on that tip, he put it on that same tip that he did that. He pretty much gave her the whole underworld. He told you could be the queen of the whole underworld. You know what I'm saying? And that's the story of where you get spring, because her mom was dementia, whatever her name was, and she went looking for her daughter. She found that she was happy with her. She found out her daughter, even though supposedly was kidnapped, she was happy with Hera. I mean, with Hades. But you know what I'm saying? but she felt bad about her mom missing her, so she asked Haiti, can she go see her mom? Haiti, like, go ahead. You could spend 6 months over there, and then you could spend 6 months with me. So that's the concept of, of the seasons of the fall, and the fall. Spring is when person is coming back to her mom, spend time with her mom. That's when you start seeing flowers and stuff like that. And then when she leaves, I'm saying, to spend time with her husband, that's where you get the fall. You get the story about the fall and the winter. You know what I'm saying? But my point being is that I feel like you rather be with Zeus, or you rather be with Hades. A lot of people may perceive that they want to rather be with Zeus because all the stories they hear about Zeus, and Zeus this, Zeus that, Zeus this, Zeus the ultimate authority, and whatever. But Sesame got over. Who's in better condition? Hera, Zeus' wife, that she's always stressed out and and always condemning every Zeus's kid and always at war. Always at war. She trying to release the Titans. Fuck that shit. This nigga did all that shit. Release the Titans. You get all these situations because of a jealous wife. Versus Hades, even though Hades was the dude on the underworld, was very mysterious. His wife, Persephone, whatever, was the queen of the underworld. You never hear a story about him doing her wrong. He was the most loyal husband. Of all the gods, he was the most loyal. I'm saying he gave her half of his property to her. He gave her everything and allowed her to go back to her mother, spend time with her mother, and stuff like that. Supposedly that's why Haiti acts up in the summer. His girlfriend with a mom, so he's in the town with her, so he's acting up. Anyway, whatever. I'm just Jolando y bufiando. Anyway, I don't know why I said that point, but I just found out, it's bugged out how things that look good not necessarily be all that. And what you think that may be something that is whack could turn out to be some shit. Anyway, Assalamu alaikum. I forget. What you saying? Ew.